LTC started monthly charges. I want to give a quick update. There is no much changes. Still, we are within this move. The sideways moving is very sideways. I mean, that means we have the sideways move. And based on monthly, we mentioned we are looking to, we have to see the breakout of the 130, following by 180. And this is the resistance we want to see the breakout. And mostly we want to see the breakout of the 130. Okay. Anyway, we want to see how we can look for trade. And as I mentioned, if you look at the chart, and even if we move to weekly chart, we will see the way is moving since last a few months. We see the way was moving is quite, I mean, the corrective and sideways. And only this part we see the sharp move, but there was no breakout of the previous top. Okay, we want to see what's the next, and if the price continues as a corrective move, similar to what we have here, we can expect for the next drop is in relative to what we have here. And for sure, if we get the next drop, then any reversal, any opportunity for buy from there will be the best. It can give us a better confirmation in terms of the technical analysis. Okay, and even if we refer to our analysis, since the price was here, we wanted to see the breakout of this zone, the price tag, the first, which is 105. And even there was a breakout, but the price couldn't break the 119, because I mentioned with the breakout of this zone, we can look for continuation. Okay. Anyway, as I mentioned, if you look at the chart based on daily, okay, now the question is what's the next? Whether the price can continue from here, or we can look for the next drop before we see the reversal. Okay. And for sure, since we had a sharp move here, the possibility for the next drop as a sharp move is very high. And as long as the price tag this low following by divergence, this is the best option we can look for buy. It can give us better confirmation. Okay. But it doesn't mean we have to wait for that. That's mean if the price start to move from here, we will take the trade. But we have to be quite careful because we want to see the breakout of this part, this top. Okay. And if the price continues as a corrective, and then from there we have to be quite careful, because if anyone wants to look for buy from within this zone with this drop, we have to see the breakout of this top as a sharp, not the corrective move. That's why I mentioned if we get the next drop, then any reversal following by divergence, it can give us a better confirmation. Okay, whether we should look for buy or sell, for me at this point, I'm not interested to look for buy. Okay, and still we can expect this one to give us an internal flat as a three waves, since we had this sharp move. This drop was quite sharp, and still we can expect this drop. Okay, it doesn't mean we will get it, we can expect. All right, then for me at this point, I don't see any trade setup based on daily chart. Based on lower time frame, we can look for the short-term trade. Okay, but for me as a long term at this point, I prefer to wait. Most of the chart they have a similar movement, and most of the chart they're following the Bitcoin, because the Bitcoin, as long as it break the correction which we have based on daily chart, that's mean we see the continuation with the breakout of the 73 and 74. Okay, then we can expect full continuation, and we can expect the market is will start to move. And in that case, the possibility for the next drop will be very less, but still we can expect for the next drop for the LTC. And that's why if anyone wants to look for buy, they can look for trade based on lower time frame, but they should know how to manage it if it doesn't move in our direction. And if we move to forward chart, I don't see any trade setup. And how about if we move to 1 hour chart? All right, similar explanation. I don't see any trade setup at this point. It doesn't mean we cannot take the trade. As I mentioned, we can take the short-term trade, but as a long-term, I want to see what's the next, what we will get from here. And still, I mentioned, if I get this one, it can give us really good trade to look for buy. Anyway, we just follow the chart. If I see any update, I will share. Thanks.